Well, that was a good run. Today, Southwest has announced they are ending their free checked bags policy. They are showing consumers that they no longer care about them. They only care about their shareholders and increasing profits. But before I get into this breaking story, make sure that you guys like this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Well, it's all over, folks. Southwest has officially joined all the other airlines. They have announced today, on Tuesday, March 11th, that starting on May 28th, 2025, any itinerary booked on May 28th or after no longer qualifies for free checked bags. This is the policy that differentiated Southwest Airlines from all the other airlines. They have had this free checked bag policy the entire 54 years that they have been in business. But Southwest finally caved and gave in to their shareholders. It's all about money and increasing profits. Now, get this. In addition to removing their free checked bag policy, Southwest Airlines is also adding premium seats. And let us not forget that they did remove their open seating policy. So now, if there's a fat bastard taking up 2 seats, you can't avoid him anymore. If there's somebody who smells like dog, SHIT, you can't avoid him either. So these changes are not good for the people that love to fly Southwest, having all that flexibility. Southwest Airlines has always had the reputation of being a very generous and flexible airline. They always had 2 free checked bags. You got free sodas. If you missed your flight, no big deal. We'll just put you on the next one. We're not going to charge you $200 like Delta and United and American. So flexible. I must admit, I missed plenty of flights on Southwest, but I didn't have to worry because I knew they were an airline that was just so flexible. So just put me on the next one. Now let's see, why did Southwest make these changes? Well, it looks like they had a lot of pressure from their shareholders and they finally caved in. A decision that they said they would not touch only 7 months ago, and now they have changed their mind. In this article from Yahoo Finance, they state that Southwest claims that they are set to earn 1.5 billion in baggage fees, but they acknowledge that they will also lose 1.8 billion dollars in lost revenue from customers who booked with them because of all their generous policies. But unfortunately, it appears that in the long run, Southwest knows that they are going to win the war. The only way that consumers can fight back is by not purchasing with Southwest at all or by not checking in any bags. Now, you guys, drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about the end of the free checked bag policy by Southwest. Additionally, let me know what you think about the end of the open seating policy. What do you think about the new red-eye flight? And what do you think about the direction of Southwest? I mean, I'm imagining that consumers are not going to be happy about this because now you're going to have to come out your pocket even more money to fly Southwest. And I do not see how they can differentiate themselves from Delta, from American or United or Frontier. They are just like all the other airlines now. Now, you guys, make sure that you watch until the very end because I'm going to tell you how you can still get free checked bags on Southwest. So you don't want to miss that. Let's see what consumers are saying. The internet is buzzing. This person writes, all of the things that made me likely to choose Southwest have been eliminated. I enjoyed being a customer Southwest, but now it's time to choose other airlines. Another person says, just another example of business trying to take advantage of the customer because they can. It's all about making money. They could care less about the customer. If you want to charge for bags, which I think is a disgrace, just put the fee in the price of the ticket and be done with it. It's like booking a hotel room and paying extra for the bed. Now, I have to agree with that comment. Now, a third person says, there goes any incentive or reason to fly Southwest. I will be canceling my Southwest credit card and selling my shares. I can't stand that they are taking away the free things that made them worth the extra price. I hate being nickeled and dimed, and I see the writing on this particular wall. Now, those are a few opinions being expressed on the internet. While I do agree with the consumers, we know that in big business, everything is about money. Southwest finally caved after 54 years. Now you will not be able to distinguish them from any other airline. So, unless you live in a hub where Southwest dominates or you're on the West Coast, I don't know why you would fly Southwest first over any other airline. And we know that, with these big corporations, everything is about money and profits, 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 profits. Their CEOs make millions of dollars and they pay their people at the bottom crumbs. This is the American way. This is the American way. This is what makes America great. Now, personally for myself, living out west in a market that Southwest dominates, probably 90% of the flights I've ever taken in my life were on Southwest. I always loved Southwest for their flexibility for, when you live out west and they have, 10 nonstop flights to Denver, or I can go nonstop 10 times a day to LA. Like it's awesome, And I know that security, that if I am running late, something happens on the freeway or whatever, I can just go on the next flight. I don't have to worry about checked baggage fees. I could sit wherever I want. There were times where I was even A-list preferred. So Southwest for me was a big part of my life when I flew. I almost never flew United. I flown American a little bit. Delta, I have a few flights, but United and Delta, I tried to stay far away from. Now, I'm sure if you're like in Atlanta or Chicago, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I love Delta, I love United. But for me, it was Southwest all the time. Now, as promised, let's get into how you can still get a free checked bag on Southwest Airlines. So after today's devastating news, there are still a few ways that you can get free checked bags. Number one, if you're A-list preferred, you still will get 2 free checked bags. If you buy their highest ticket price, which is Business Select, you will also get 2 free checked bags. Now, select frequent flyer A-list members and people that have the Southwest credit card will still get 1 free checked bag, 1 free, which I guess is all right. So those are the ways that you can still get free checked bags on Southwest. So now let's do a recap about today's breaking news. Southwest Airlines has announced today they are ending their free checked bag policy. So you will have to come out your pockets unless you are A-list preferred, have their credit card, or buy a Business Select seat. This new policy will go into effect for any flights booked on or after May 28th, 2025. So we have 2 more months of free checked bags. So if you got a whole bunch of trips you're planning to take, hurry up and do them in the next 2 months. That is all. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure that you guys hit that Cash App. I am a newer YouTuber trying to get monetized. So make sure that you guys like this video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you guys catch my video that I put out in the last 2 weeks, also about Southwest. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching.